We set off for Wanderer's Rest, birthplace of civilization and the richest, most educated place in the world. That is, until the gods got loose. Gods like Enki, the god of death. Who knows what else he's lied about? What kind of path he's leading Nor down? She's been trying to corner the death god, force him to come clean. He's dodged her so far. No matter. His luck won't hold after we find Yohara in First Anchor. We'll make sure of that.
Solid ground at last.
Now you speak, after giving me the silent treatment for 2 weeks.
See, the spark falls into the pan, making the powder ignite. Repels the shot.
So it blows up in your hand?
Not if you do it right. Want to try?
No.
You had news.
I've learned
Like
this is we can't.
They've been-
That's last.
Always a pleasure, Master.
Cypress alright.
You can't play deaf and dumb forever, you know.
Fire.
What?
The hamlet's on fire.
Damn. Let's go.
Invigorating.
Lucas said Yahara was staying here. Let's go get them. I'm looking for someone.
Mix of black.
That's the one.
They let them not come.
Not if I can.
There's a man camping out on Nomad's coast.
And how are his former gang?
A mysterious
You think?
that. A mysterious
You think?
that. From what I hear,
Perhaps I'll...
no better time to confront your mortality than now.
Get the fire going.
That looks like one of your coalition. What is it?
The Soldiers' Memorial. We should go back.
You can go.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
All right then.
Vigils?
The fire watches for the dead. You don't let it go out.
These don't look like any headstones I've seen.
They can't bring the bodies all the way from Dawn. So, people make these shrines instead. This one was the face. Prettiest woman I'd ever laid eyes on. But pity me, was she cold. Not for lack of trying.
Why didn't you want to come here at first?
All I've known are camps, trenches, and memorials, Inky. I've spent my life in the first two, and I'll end up in the third. The hedge doctor. Had the best hangover cures. Knew how to sleep with his eyes open.
Impressive.
Every other way.
Ebrami.
What are those things you're saying at each shrine?
An apology for not being there for them. To hear their stories.
Does that mean they'll be forgotten?
Only if you let them. These soldiers.
These were mine. You shouldn't be...
I know.
We don't have to cower anymore.
This looks like Yahara's safe house.
Looks like they packed up...
Looking for the one with the blue jacket? Stink.
Sounds like them, yeah.
They left as soon as the dead came to
It didn't. They would have been found.
Said they were heading a crystal cut.
I best get go.
Any news from Sybil?
What's this then? You know I'm still mad at you after 3 peaks, right?
Would you have accepted my help if...
If I'd have known you were Death himself. Still haven't wrapped my head around that. But you lied to me, Enki. Don't ever do that again.
Understood.
Come on, then. going to do, Captain? That's a pretty speech.
And you are?
Norvan.
Azrael. I'm not going to min our own...
Sounds dumb.
No, problem is, perhaps you...
I'll see what...
Felt that in my feathers. Look at that.
What's this then? Inky, just slow down, will you?
Are you sure? These rocks could still be hiding bandits.
I don't blame them. It's the only place with any shade worth a damn. How come Ramaha was so much bigger than you?
Bigger than? Ranwa was a runt. Back in the Great Below, she would grovel in my presence.
But you still looked like a tiny fox thing.
Sandstorms would cease so I could pass. The sky would dim when I'd howl.
Then how?
Pardon?
I want to hear you. How? Bomber. Or do those statues look like you?
They were probably inspired by one of my visits. I traveled to the above when the great below got too much to bear. Arrangements. Prove useful. Great below, but the processes of death continue. The door is still in place.
Then what was your job down there exactly?
You wouldn't understand.
Inky, what's wrong? Whose temple is this?
My travels above came with a price, Nor. But others...
Was that the arrangement you were talking about?
Yes. This temple belongs to Anaya, the goddess of life.
She's not here, is she?
Anaya's nothing like the others. She is compassionate, understanding.
Sounds like someone special.
Anaya's work always took precedence. It was her pride and joy.
Sounds like you didn't care much for yours.
I couldn't stay in the great below, and she wouldn't leave.
So you left her down there?
I did everything in my power to ensure that the cycle would persist. But I can never make it up to her. I know that much. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Away back.
This climb is pretty steep. Are you sure Yahara came this way?
They probably picked the hardest route just to make me suffer.
Yet you're going after them all the same.
No choice. They're a sucker first, a bastard second. That's better.
Found anything worthwhile?
Duck what?
Hanshi! Your years above have been unkind, I see.
Who's talking?
There is no glory in killing you. Not when you're this diminished. Get rid of them.
Enki, is this some kind of steam joke?
Knee deep in another mess, I see. Just fine. Cover your ears.
I never thought I'd be happy to see you.
Fascinating.
Why is it talking to me?
Luca got your letter. He's...
Never mind that.
I thought the same about the peaks, but we still pulled through.
You don't...
You meet the others at the camp.
Well, it's your funeral. And Vanek, thanks for saving my brother.